Why do the rich keep getting richer? It's a question that's puzzled people for generations, and the answer is more practical than you might think. It's not luck or a secret club, it's about how they use their money, and the choices they make every single day. The wealthy have learned to see money as a tool, not just something to spend. Most people trade time for money, working jobs and spending paychecks. They work hard, but their income stops when they stop working. The rich do something different. They look for ways to break free from the cycle of trading hours for dollars. They make their money work for them, building systems that generate income even when they're not working. The real difference? Mindset. They focus on creating streams of income that flow in, whether they're on vacation or asleep. The wealthy focus on assets, things that put money in their pocket. These can be investments, businesses, or real estate that grow in value over time. If you only work for money, you're limited by your time. There are only so many hours in a day, and eventually you hit a ceiling. The rich break this cycle. They build wealth by letting their assets grow and multiply, freeing up their time for what matters most. They invest in income-producing assets, not just flashy things. Their purchases are often strategic, designed to create more wealth. This isn't magic or reserved for millionaires. Anyone can start learning and applying these principles, no matter their background. It's about understanding two words: asset and liability. Knowing the difference is the first step to changing your financial future. Most people misunderstand these terms, but the rich use simple definitions that change everything. Assets put money in your pocket, liabilities take it out. Once you see money this way, you'll never look at your finances the same again. You'll start spotting opportunities to grow your wealth everywhere. This is the foundation of building real wealth. It's a journey anyone can begin, and it starts with a single step: changing how you think about money. Let's break it down in the simplest way possible. An asset is something that puts money in your pocket, either now or in the future. It works for you, helping your wealth grow over time, even while you sleep. On the other hand, a liability is anything that takes money out of your pocket. It requires you to spend, often regularly, and can quietly drain your finances if you're not careful. Assets are things that generate income for you, like owning rental properties that pay you rent, or holding dividend stocks that provide regular payouts. These are investments that work to increase your net worth. Liabilities, in contrast, are things that cost you money every month, like cars that need fuel and repairs, or homes that come with mortgages, taxes, and maintenance bills. Many people end up buying things that seem valuable at first glance, but actually end up costing them more and more as time goes on. These purchases can feel rewarding, but they don't help you build wealth. For example, when you buy a brand new car, you're not just paying for the car itself. You're also committing to ongoing expenses like insurance, gas, and regular maintenance. All of these add up, making the car a liability. But if you buy a rental property, and after covering all your expenses it still pays you money every month, that's an asset. It's putting cash in your pocket and helping you move closer to financial freedom. The difference is clear. Assets help your wealth grow and multiply, while liabilities slowly shrink what you have. Over time, this difference can be huge. Most people get stuck in a cycle of buying liabilities, thinking they're making smart choices or investing in their future, when in reality, they're just spending more. The wealthy, however, focus relentlessly on acquiring assets, things that will pay them back, not just today, but for years to come. Every financial decision you make comes down to one simple question: will this pay you, or will it cost you? That's the key to building real wealth. Understanding this basic difference is the first step to changing your financial future and making smarter choices with your money. Forget the complicated definitions. Keep it simple. Focus on building assets, and you'll be on your way to financial success. That's the real secret. Many people fall into the trap of buying liabilities disguised as assets. The classic example: your primary home. It feels like an asset, but it takes money out of your pocket every month. The cycle: work hard, earn more, upgrade your lifestyle, bigger house, nicer car, more expenses. This is the rat race. Higher income matched by higher costs, leaving little to invest in real assets. People reward themselves with things that drain their finances, not build them. The result? Even high earners can live paycheck to paycheck. The focus is on looking rich, not being rich. True wealth comes from owning income-producing assets, not just expensive stuff. Don't get stuck on the treadmill. Choose assets over liabilities. The wealthy play a different game. They use their income to buy assets, not liabilities. Instead of spending on things that lose value, they focus on acquiring things that put money back into their pockets. Every dollar invested in an asset is like planting a money tree that grows over time. With patience and care, these investments begin to bear fruit, providing returns long after the initial effort. They live below their means, create a surplus, and use it to buy more assets. This discipline is the secret to building wealth steadily, even if you start small. Stocks, real estate, businesses, each asset adds to their monthly cash flow. These sources of income work together, creating multiple streams that support their financial goals. This creates a powerful cycle. Assets generate income, which is then used to buy even more assets, compounding their wealth year after year. Over time, their assets pay for their lifestyle, not their job. This means more freedom to travel, relax, or pursue passions without worrying about a paycheck. Eventually, their passive income exceeds their expenses. They're financially free. This is the point where money is no longer a daily concern. They can choose to work if they want, but they don't have to. Their time becomes their own, and they can focus on what truly matters to them. The goal isn't to be flashy or impress others, it's to build a foundation of assets that provides lasting freedom and security for themselves and their loved ones. Wealth grows quietly, in the background, through smart asset choices and consistent habits, not overnight success. Anyone can start this process, no matter their income or background. The key is to begin, even with small steps. Focus on building your asset column and let your money work for you. Over time, your efforts will multiply and create opportunities you never imagined. That's how wealth builds itself, quietly, steadily, and automatically, as your assets grow and work for you. You don't need thousands to start buying assets. Start small and be consistent. Invest in index funds or ETFs with just a few dollars using apps on your phone. Set up automatic transfers, even if it's only $10 a week. The habit matters more than the amount. Or start a side hustle, YouTube, a blog, or a small online business. These can become valuable assets over time, even if they start slow. Shift your mindset. Every dollar can buy an asset, not just a product. Delay gratification and use your money to build your future. Start today, stay consistent, and watch your assets grow. The journey begins with your first step. Here's the habit that changes everything. Before any big purchase, ask, is this an asset or a liability? Will it put money in your pocket or take it out? This question is your financial filter. Financing a new car? Liability? Buying dividend stocks? Asset? The more assets you own, the less you rely on a job. Build a collection of income-producing assets, a financial fortress. True freedom is having options, not just things. Track your spending, redirect money from liabilities to assets, and start small. Every step counts. Your journey to financial independence starts now. Always ask the question and choose freedom over payments.